What is up? This is Los, and welcome to the Talking Place. I am going to be talking to myself this week. This is not something. It is not a cry for help. This is not anything of the sort. This is me being bored, wanting to put something out, and not really knowing exactly, how to go about doing it with someone else. I want to say I've brought a lot of these things up before, but I want to try and do a solo show here. I want to try and do something where I'm just like throwing things out there with things I'm thinking about. And right now it's gaming. That's where I'm at again in my life. that's where my head is at for hobbies and like spare time and stuff. That's where I'm going. So I'm wanting to talk about that type of stuff for right now. This episode though, I'm going to be more like introducing this idea. I was listening to, what was I listening to? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of trailing off like that, maybe. That's another thing too. Like, I'm really trying to like not have to deal with editing. So I'm really sorry, like off the bat. Sorry, this is the way it's going to be. I think it's going to be better for like, listening. It could be perfect. It could be, more streamlined, more like, focused and to the point and all that. But that's not life. That's me sitting there for like an hour or two, making sure that I cut out all my and and making sure there's no space in between, because look, there's gonna be space in between, so that's how it's gonna work. Sorry, that's not me being lazy. That's me evolving into someone who wants to do things but hasn't, because I don't want to deal with having to edit and having to do all that stuff. So this is, you're getting uncut. You're getting the raw deal here. The raw deal here. It's 1:00. That's me. That's my brain telling me to go to sleep. But and that's my ring. So I want to. Here's how this came about. I already told this to my wife, so she's probably listening and she's probably shaking her head. But I was watching YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for a little bit, like that's my go-to. I got 5 minutes. Let me put on a video, and I have a watch later list, like longer than something that's like really long. And I really am like putting stuff in there whenever I see something cool that I'm like, no, let me go back and check this out for later. And that's why my watch later list is very long, because I never go back. I never go and see what I put in there. It's just, it's gone. And I'm horrible. And then even better, when I actually do go into my watch later list and I watch something from there, I don't take it out. So it just stays there. And that's me. I'm a mess. So anyway, something that actually, survived the watch later list. It was this dude on YouTube that he put out videos. He puts out videos of him making coffee, and talking about stuff. So what got me to watch him was he was talking about the Steam Deck, and he was drinking coffee, like making coffee. So it was like, you know, he was basically holding up a huge sign for me personally to watch him. So I watched him, and I really dug it. I dug what he was doing. I really dug, you know, where he was going with his ideas and his topic, and how he executed it. You know, he's got his whole coffee, you know, shtick thing where he's making an elaborate cup of coffee that, you know, someone with a lot of time, you know, makes a cup of coffee. But weighing everything out, grinding, like, yeah, that type of stuff. But I was, you know, sitting there actually listening to him and listening to his ideas and his thoughts about, you know, gaming and Steam Deck and being a dad and, you know, all this other things. And like, I watched 3 or 4 episodes over, you know, a few days time. And I was just sitting there like, why can't I do that? Why can't I do that with podcasting? You know, I have a podcast. I've had a podcast. It's, you know, this place has been here for forever now. Like, it's not even, it's here. It's been collecting dust. I had to blow the dust off this place before I could even, like, you know, find a table. Like, it's been unused here. And I could do it. I could do this. I could talk and ramble and just, you know, throw my thoughts out there with whatever. And I could be dumb, but I could also, you know, talk cool stuff, and, you know, I could get into my ideas. And I've been having a lot of stuff to talk about lately. You know, there's been a lot of things going on that I could sit here and I could talk about stuff, especially with games. Like, you know, I've been having a lot of, you know, thoughts as far as gaming goes, and what I've been into, and how I've been, like, you know, getting back into the fold with gaming. And it's been something that I'm looking forward to talking about, to getting into, and like, you know, just throwing my thoughts out there with stuff. So I think this is the route that I'm going to go. This is how it's going to be. Time goes on. I really want to have other people on. I don't want to talk to myself forever. Like, that's not what this is going to turn into. This is going to be the filling in the space in between when there's other people here. So I'm looking forward to having other people come on, and we could talk about anything you want to talk about. I'm looking forward to all the conversations that I have not had yet with other people on here. But in the meantime, until I get someone to come on here and talk whatever, I'm gonna, you know, be in between here, you know, talking to myself, and that's fine. It's normal. It's cool. Everyone does it. I want to cut that out. That's bad. Coughing. Jeez. So unprofessional. Anyway, yeah, I wanna, damn, that's bad. Damn it, I gotta cut this out. You know what? I'm not gonna cut it out. This is what you're getting. This is me not caring because it's 1 a.m. So, and I need water. It's been a while. So, like, I want to be able to, like, get Sarah back on here. Sarah was from a few episodes ago. 2 episodes ago. And go check that out. especially if you are into the book game and you like to read and you're into buying books, collecting books, and all that. So I would definitely recommend checking that out. She's an awesome one to talk to. I'm looking forward to talking to her again and catching up and doing, because there's a lot has changed since then. I've actually like removed myself from the book buying like world. Not entirely, but I have a very different mind now, when it comes to buying all those special edition books and everything. But that's a topic for another show. But I'm looking forward to talking with Al again. It's been a while, and maybe one day I'll get Beardy back on here. We'll see. There's gonna be a lot of convincing to try and get him to back on here. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to either bribe him or trick him into coming back. So I gotta try and figure out ways to outsmart him, because he's usually 2 steps ahead of me, so it's not good. But anyway, I'm rambling again. If I'm gonna go ahead and link this dude's YouTube in here, hopefully I remember, because like I said, I am not going to be editing, and that's usually when I go back and make notes for stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna link to his YouTube, and I'm typing now. That's why I sound like I'm not focusing. So I'm going to go ahead and so you guys can watch if you want to watch. If not, that's cool. Whatever. I don't care. I don't know him. I will say though that I got into watching him for a bit, and then I trailed off and I stopped watching him. It's not because I wasn't enjoying the conversations he was having. It's because I started to find him a little annoying, I guess. Like, I don't know. There's a very off chance that he will be, downloading and listening to this episode of me. But I felt like he got obnoxious, I guess is the word. But he was flying too close to the sun, let me say, with everything he was doing, and because me personally, I am a stay-at-home father. I got 3 kids who basically run the asylum here, and it's something that I don't have a problem with, at all. But I don't hide the fact that, that them being kids and being here and all that stuff, that it's hard for me to do anything. I mean, there's a reason why I don't put out podcasts all the time. There's a reason why I don't game all the time or do whatever, it's because, I have kids who, they take a lot of energy from me during the day, and at nighttime I don't want to do anything. So that's how it is. And that's something that I'm cool with. I've been cool with it. I started gaming again, yeah, but that's, because thanks to the Steam Deck, I could just game from my bed and I could fall asleep playing, no problem. And then I go to sleep and that's it. I just got to be careful not to be holding the Steam Deck up, because if that thing falls on your face, then forget about it. That's like, holy crap. You're either gonna knock out completely, or you're gonna be wide awake because of the pain. So, but with this guy, he was getting too close to the sun, in that he was talking all his videos about how he's a stay at home, not stay at home father, how he's a dad, and how he has, like, you know, all these dad responsibilities, that he's always doing whatever with his kids, that he's that, you know, he's got his wife, and I think he has a job or something, but no, he's a stay-at-home father. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But, you know, he's got these things going on in his house where he's, you know, doing the dad thing, and that's like a big cornerstone for his thing, because he's getting back into gaming with his Steam Deck, like, you know, someone we all know, and he's doing all this stuff, and he was streaming and all. But then, you know, for me personally, I'm a dad who is doing the same thing, but for a long time I wasn't, because I know that dad life, you know, and I know there's not a lot of time to be fitting in a whole bunch of gaming and then going off into your little room where you're going to be making a coffee for yourself for like a half hour every day, and then recording a video about it, and then going and editing the video, and then putting the video out. And, you know, it's like something is not adding up for me with him. And it was bothering me. So I had to stop watching. But that's my own hang up. That's my own personal hang up. Maybe you think he's really cool. Maybe you're gonna like the way he makes coffee. I don't know. I have no idea. Or maybe you drink tea. Maybe you like tea. I don't know. It's late. I shouldn't have done this. But I'm 17 minutes in right now, and I can't stop. And I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna publish it because I spent time doing this. And, you know, I'm crazy like that. I'm done hiding the fact that I'm not mentally stable most of the time. So that's probably where you're gonna get in a lot of these shows too. I hope you're looking forward to it. And I hope I'm not in the general area of my wife when she's listening to this, because I don't want to be judged in person. It's one thing when you're judged over the internet, because, you know, you get the messages and you're like, holy crap, you're crazy, Lowe's. And it's like, ha ha ha, yeah, I'm nuts, whatever. It's totally different when your wife is there and she's staring at you, shaking her head, and you're just feeling like all sorts of disappointment. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here before it gets any worse, because I'm tired and the computer's about to die. And yeah, so thank you for listening. Let me know if this was okay. Please let me know if this is something that you would listen to on the regular, because like I said, I got stuff I want to talk about. I got stuff that I want to, you know, get off my chest with, you know, stuff, you know, whatever I'm into, whatever I'm doing. So, you know, there's plenty of things that I could talk about, but should I continue this, or should I wait for someone else here so I could talk to them and it's not like super weird and, you know, awkward? Is this awkward? Am I being awkward now? Did it just get awkward because I asked you if it was awkward? Like, it's all right. I'm done now. Okay. Thank you for listening. Peace out. See you next time. Maybe if I wasn't too awkward, or see you next time, you know, with someone else if I was. Good night. Peace out.